Alright, now I'm going to do something that's out of character, and I'm going to reveal some ninja secrets. First of all, I'm going to talk about Ashida Kim. In fact, this video focuses on Ashida Kim. A lot of people have this issue with my association with Ashida Kim. Well, here's the thing about it. Whether his real name is Bradford Davis, or Chris Hunter, or Ashida Kim, or Michael Sullivan, or Andrew Tate, or Barry Taylor, or any of these other names that he goes by that he's used over the years. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, the name Ashida Kim tells you more about him than any other name you can throw out there, even the one on his birth certificate. For example, the name Ashida is actually Ashida. It's two words, not one. It's Japanese for Bigfoot. Um, During a karate tournament back in the 60s, Ashida Kim laid a guy out with a spinning back heel kick to the chin, and he got the nickname Ashida, or Bigfoot. Kim is not Korean, despite what other people say. It's actually shortened for Kimatake, because a lot of people pronounce his name as Ashida Kimatake, which is one of the names he used back in the day for various reasons. It just became hard to pronounce for a lot of us white guys, so it got shortened to Kim. Kimatake is as in Kimatake-ryu, or the Kimatake family of Ninjutsu. Koga Hyolung-ryu is Ashida Kim's label for the convergence of four different lineages, all verified within Japanese history. The first of which is the Heilung Gung Fu, or the Heilung Kung Fu. This was Black Dragon Kung Fu. It was taught at the time from the Black Dragon Fighting Society, hence Ashida Kim's connection to the Black Dragon Fighting Society, to members of the Black Dragon Fighting Society, so on and so forth. Yes, this does revolve around the use of the kata dante, but there's more to explain to that. Ashida Kim took that kung fu system and integrated it with the espionage techniques he learned from the Kimatake clan, or the Kimatake family. Then you have the Kimatake-ryu Ninjutsu, and the Heilung Tong, which is a connection to the use of Heilung Kung Fu. So some of the history does come from the Heilung Tong, and yes, they did teach espionage and stealth and evasion and all these ninja skills in a kung fu school. Even though they weren't ninjutsu, they were based along the lines of Sun Tzu. And for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, Sun Bin, who was a protege of Sun Tzu. In fact, he wrote a follow-up to Sun Tzu's original Art of War, in which he became more specific and more detailed on the use of spies, political assassination techniques to remove enemy spies covertly without alerting the enemy or the general population, the use of commandos, a lot of the stuff you see from ninjutsu, even during the Warring States period in history, recorded in the books that have been put out by Anthony, the real translations of the ninja manuals. A lot of them read exactly like Sun Bin's account. Now, you also have the fact that the Kokurukai, the Black Dragon Society, the infamous Black Dragon Society of Japan, has a connection to the Kimatake system of ninjutsu, and ironically also has a connection to Heilung Gung Fu and the Black Dragon Fighting Society. So all this is kind of intermingled in there, and there's a lot to it. It's way more than I can go into in this video. Then you have these elements of Japanese history which reinforce this. So when he's talking about, the Black Dragon Ninja, sometimes in that lineage he's talking about the Heilung Tong. Sometimes he's referring to the Kimatake clan in Japan. There's a lot of different information in there that people don't understand, that he's generalizes because it makes things easier to work with. Now, I've read Anthony Cummings' ninjutsu guidelines. I'm fully supportive of them. In fact, I'm going to point something out here. Following Anthony's guidelines, uh, like he said, ninjutsu training should involve stealth, escape, evasion, that type of thing. You see this with Ashida Kim with Invisible Fist of the Ninja, Secrets of the Ninja, Invisible Ninja, etc. There's several out there. Survival training and fieldcraft. You see this in Ashida Kim's book, How to Be a Ninja. It's very heavy on survival training, fieldcraft, how to start fires with nothing but sticks and whatnot. Lockpicking, Way of the Spider. It was covered by Ashida Kim. It's also covered in Secrets of the Ninja. Not very detailed at the point that it was put in there, but it is in there. It's espionage, again, covered in Secrets of the Ninja. Several different books by Ashida Kim. It's even covered in my manual, Army of Shadows. Commando tactics. Again, Secrets of the Ninja, how to be a ninja. There's talking about the use of commando tactics, of sabotage, espionage, all this in there. Sneaking past the enemy and penetrating enemy lines, and taking out their soldiers by surprise. That's in there. Cryptography. Ashida Kim doesn't mention it a whole lot in Secrets of the Ninja or in How to Be a Ninja, but he does make references to it. I actually outlined some basic concepts of cryptography. Those drawn more from Western cryptography because my Japanese sucks. In Army of Shadows. Herbal medicines. That was in my Black Dragon Ninjutsu manual. And it was also mentioned in How to Become a Ninja. So, when you're talking about the fieldcraft and everything else. So, what you're seeing here is that the stuff that Anthony says should be in historical ninjutsu that you're not seeing from the Bujinkan is there. Yeah, Ashida Kim doesn't, his martial arts doesn't look like the Bujinkan's because he's not practicing a solid style of this is Koru Bujitsu and we're going to fight like this. No, he adapted it to the modern era. He adapted it to the 20th century. It's being adapted to the 21st century by guys like myself. And a lot of the stuff, a lot of the information that Anthony's talking about is missing from the Bujinkan or the Jinjinkan or the Genbukan. That information is showing up in Ashida Kim's work. And what happens is the Bujinkan doesn't want you going for that because they get a lot of people when they're learning Budo Taijutsu because they want to learn these things. Because these are the real ninja skills. This is what made the ninja different from the samurai or anyone else. Even the samurai who were ninjas, it wasn't that their fighting art, their samurai fighting arts is what made them so badass. It was they had the ability to penetrate a castle's defenses, to sneak in, to espionage, to spy, to psychologically manipulate people. To pass around secret codes, all this stuff, and we always have that desire for the secrecy and everything else. It's part of human nature, and well, the fact of the matter is that information is contained in Ashida Kim's material. And what you're seeing is that, quite honestly, the attacks from the Bujinkan and everyone else are stemming from the fact that they don't have this material, and that someone who doesn't fight like them, who uses a hodgepodge of martial arts to do what he feels is most effective, what he feels benefits him the best, including judo, grappling, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu ground fighting. That's integrated in there, as well as he progresses, because he's always adding things too, and tweaking things to make them more perfect for the situation as it is. What you're seeing is that they're, for lack of a better word, jealous that he is producing a better product at a cheaper price, and they're trying to protect their a little cliche to being the only legitimate ninjutsu school, even though they pass around the lie that Hatsumi is considered a national treasure because of whatever. His ninjutsu lineage isn't proven, and guys like Anthony and the historical research team and the other historical researchers out there who aren't connected to Anthony, Carl Friday, and everyone else has proven this. So there you go. There's the secrets of Ashida Kim. Have fun with the video.